Still happy to be back in this world, but the alpha takes a long time to load. Which is totally understandable. I didn't even try to wait. I forgot exactly how long this took last time, so I waited to launch the stream until after it had been loading for a while, but it's still going. Might be taking longer too, because it's loading a save file, so there's already data it has to grab beyond the default settings. At least that's my guess. Well, I guess it gives time for everybody to get in if they want to. There we go. Okay, father's funeral. Go see exactly. I should know exactly where that is. Like right after I said that, I was like, well, "Let's go see where." Oh wait, there's only one place that's going to be. Okay. Oh wait, I wanted to see. That's the one. Inventory. Okay, hunger's fine. Thirst is all right. And I can drink one of these anyway. There's another, there's a fountain, like, right outside, so I'm just going to use a couple of those to, push my stamina back up to the top. I am going to try and save my running, though, for now, in case I need it. Okay, we're good. Look at my map one more time here. Am I still disliked? Indifferent. I'm unwelcome in the hindquarters. And indifferent literally everywhere else. So I should be fine. Ugh. Do not like that noise. Huh, okay. Well, whatever. Okay, probably a better way I could have gone, but whatever. We're fine. Oh, Tragedian. I want to talk to you. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? I plan to go on with my life. Oh, okay. Probably could have talked to him more, but... something happened. Simple townsfolk know more about it. No more than it looks. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. Okay. That's, I guess, the gist of what that conversation would have told me. Which seems a little obvious in retrospect. Trade? She wants a needle for 4. I don't really think I want to trade her, though. I've got plenty of lockpicks, fishing hooks. Guess I don't really have any needles myself, but I don't really want to pay her something for 6 that only costs 4 right now. Oh, another tragedy in. Oh, but he didn't want to talk to me. Okay, well, fine. Still going the right way, right? Yeah, right enough anyway. Okay. Grindstone, that's useful. I can get somebody to sharpen up my scalpel if I want. I'm gonna start running out of inventory space here before too long. I'm actually gonna leave that bottle, just because, like I said, I'm running out of inventory space. And I already have, like, 12 empty bottles. It's interesting to me how much more common they are. I feel like the steppe people are a larger presence here than they were before. On the original Pathologic, they never really showed up, except out in the steppe. Like, you could encounter the steppe bride in, like, one place. What the hell is going on with the music? Feels like something's going down. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. Time is it? 9 o'clock in the morning. I should maybe get a move on. Hi, kitty. Suddenly this game took an extra turn for the creepy. It is day 2. That's when we start discovering about the sand pest. Okay, I'm unwelcome in the hindquarters, though. I think I'm just going to keep heading straight till I get to the tracks, and then we'll take the tracks over. Right, I'm going to start running a bit, because I feel like I need to get there a little faster than I have been. I drank all that water to make sure that I would have enough stamina to do it, so I may as well use that stamina for something, right? Ooh, he's got fish for 6 and immunity boosters. These are worth 3, so I'll give you 2 of those. Ooh, better yet, I'll give you peanuts. You give me a fish. Accept. Thanks very much. Because I'm starting to get hungry. And I got plenty of water to deal with the thirst issue, so I'm not too concerned about it. Okay. Let's get moving again. The factory, I remember. That winds up being my base of operations at some point. Huh. I don't remember the track splitting in the old one. They may have added that. Crude sprawl, the factory. Oh no, I was in the sprawl, wasn't I? Down here, I think. Yeah, it was like one of these buildings down below. Huh. Okay. Let's get my ass to the graveyard. Crude sprawl, people are indifferent. Well, that's certainly preferable to, you know, actively disliking me and wanting me dead. I didn't go too far, did I? No, I'm headed in exactly the right way. Oh, heading out. Ah, there we go. I was like, I'm heading out into the mist, but there should be something. Alpha version. Still love it. Still super excited to be here. I'm going to assume over here, where all the people are looking. Is it loading in, or am I about to... Oh, there we go. Okay. There we are. Chest has been punctured. A massive wound couldn't have been a knife. Oh, massive wound couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe. Here's the vital part. Shouldn't investigate further. Could be seen as blasphemous. Should pull away the fabric covering the body now. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Alright. He was murdered, that's all I needed to know. Although, if he's talking about a horn, that's where I feel like the step people come into play. Actually, he was murdered, wasn't he? By the foreman guy. Maybe. I can't remember. I know he tries to stop me from doing it. From becoming the new MENKHU. Emshen, brave man, strong in his spirit, how fares your kind, Emshen? Bite Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have so too. How fares your kind, Katanger? Bite Kahar Nubshe is at the threshold. The loss is great. A need to speak, to say the words correct. Observe the right. Come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodo Kara Barak Eseker. Carried a great burden. Owed a great debt. Who is to take this duty upon himself? For the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. I bow for you, Emshen. The first blood yours. Bikara. Emshen is a man. A brave man. Here stands Saba. Saba Uspte. You have accepted his duty. Now come into the inheritance. Saba will show you the way. Okay. See, this is more of what I was talking about the other day, where I said, you know, you get to decide about your character even as you're learning about it yourself. I could have said, no, I don't really want to accept this. I could have just said, yes, I have just done a brave deed, or I can respond with the really, you know, I can just thank him for it. I can tell him I didn't really have a choice, or I can say, yeah, that's right, I deserve some praise. I did something brave. So, Beyartai Keen. Thank you. Glad I talked to him, because I could have left without doing that. Oh. Ah ha ha ha. There's someone I recognize. That's pretty cool. And loud. Okay, you are a brave Emshen, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katang, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Kite. Kite means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Be'arla, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. Yes. We shall bear your burden together, Emshen. Your father helped me, I helped him, I shall help you too. In you, I see him. I always act first and think later. And Kane got the scars to prove it. Your father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead with brooding. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously pacing circles in his own head spares himself, but wastes those he loves, and those who love him. If you did the right thing, this is what my heart tells me. Follow me, Emshen. You are now to come into your legacy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Nope, still really loud. Very pretty music, but very, very loud. I thought I turned the audio down last time, too, didn't I? I'll check it next time I get the opportunity. There we go. Now I'm not going to go deaf. Oh, the load times. Okay, so it tells me that my chat was disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you and then successfully connect it again. But I haven't seen anything, and there are 4 of you watching, and I feel like at least a few of you would probably at least say hi. So I'm going to quickly stop and restart the stream in order to get that to hopefully come back up. So don't worry, I'm not going to do anything without any of you. Just hang tight for 2 seconds while I basically stop the stream, reload the page, and then start it up again. So, be right back. Okay, hopefully that will have fixed anything that may have interfered. I don't know if it will or not, but at least this way I know. Boy, it's taken a while to load these up. I hope it didn't freeze. We'll give it, say, I don't know, 3 minutes, because it does take a long time to load some of these. I just really, really, really hope that didn't freeze. It was still playing the music, though, and the music, like, came to an end, so it didn't just stop. But there's no load symbol or anything to let me know that things are still happening, which is a little concerning, but I know that the game has long load times for parts of the game. Thanks for keeping me company while I prepared dinner. Technical issues notwithstanding. Well, if there were technical issues, at least now the chat part has been fixed, because I can see the message, so no problem. Happy to keep you company. Ah, jeez, come on. Load up. I wanted to see this. It's Aspity. She was awesome during the Marble Nest. Seems like some kind of important stuff that's supposed to happen, so happen. Takes 5 minutes to load and then tells me, thank you for playing. More will come as the game is released. That'd be kind of a bummer. I feel bad making everybody sit here and just look at these black screens, but geez, I have no way of telling whether or not it's actually loading or whether something went wrong with it. Because it took, like, I think almost 5 full minutes to load the first part of the game. So if it's got, like, a big cutscene or something, or, I don't know. The game doesn't really do well, it kind of does cutscenes, but they're mostly shorter things. But if it's loading up some big, important asset, then it could take a while, and I just don't want to kill it if it's still working on it. Okay, let me try this real quick. So if I click back into the window and it's having problems getting there. Okay, so Windows recognizes that it's still working because it didn't give me the whole such and such program has stopped working. Do you want to end it or wait for it? So it's still loading, theoretically. Morning, Andres. You are a little bit late, but not too late. Basically, all that happened is I walked from Laura's house to the graveyard. I had a brief chat with one of the... Hello, Don. With one of the people standing around. They were doing a grave site for the Elder Barak, the name of which I'm forgetting now. I talked to one of the guys outside there. I examined the father's body, saw that he had a big wound in his chest, called it good rather than peeling away the cloth, because that could have been seen as bad. Chatted with the villager guy, basically said I would take on my father's duty. Then there was a brief black scene, it comes back up, and they all start singing over the gravesite. And then I talked to Aspity very briefly, who sort of basically introduced herself, said, good on you for taking on your father's duty, now follow me, it's time to receive your inheritance, and then this happened. So now we've been on this black screen for like 4.5 minutes now. But it's still loading. I mean, I'm not... If I click the mouse, it doesn't give me the gray screen that says it's stopped functioning. And I'm confident that that means it's still working on it, because when I was waiting for the main game to load, I had to Alt-Tab out and then click back on the program, and it did give me that option. So, oh, it is a known glitch. So this is broken, and I need to probably restart then. Okay, well, I will probably restart then, because it's just frozen here on a black screen. So, okay. Yeah, I kind of wondered. This was taking a long time. Okay, let's bump over to this real fast, and then we will close the window. Safe way to do it is to refuse Aspity's help, in which case it lets you get to her house yourself instead of teleporting you. Okay, well, I will remember that for the next one. I just need to kill this so I can start it over. Okay, don't get Aspity's help. Got it. Alright, Pathologic 2, we'll end the task on this one, and then bear with me, everybody, we're starting it back up. I apologize for the delay. But it's an alpha build, so there will be bugs. We'll just have to accept that as an inevitability and a price to pay for this awesome, awesome game. If I have to play through it a little bit, though, I don't really mind too much. It'll give me a chance to adjust the volume again, and then make sure that the, well, whatever anybody missed because they weren't here right away, we'll get to see the rest of it. Oh, I lost my fish, though. I traded with a kid for a fish. Ah, well, I'm sure I can find other kids who are willing to trade. I have lots of fish hooks and machine-y parts and things that are worth a lot of money to get them, so... Okay, we will... Yeah. Continue the game. This is the other lengthy load time. I feel really bad. We've been doing this for like 25 minutes, and about 10 of that has been load screens. But there's still 8 of you here watching, so I guess it can't be that bad. That or the music and the load screens are just really appealing. I can't wait for the full game to release. So excited. alpha version 9.12937. Just wait till we get the beta. See, Aspidy's causing trouble in the remake as well. Nice to keep up the theme. Yep, no kidding. Never had a problem with her through the marble nest. Other than the fact that she was super creepy. But that I just kind of chalk up to Aspidy being Aspidy. Ugh. Excuse me. Got a lot of running around in towns going on today, I think, because I've got this one for the live stream, which I'm enjoying very much. And after this, at some point today, I need to record more episodes of We Happy Few. Which, in some ways, does have a very pathologic feel to it. Not quite in the same way, but now that I think of it, I did manage to do the teleport route once by switching the graphics settings to good without streaming, but on any other setting it would just bug out. Well, that's fine. We will not do the teleport then. Okay, little icon in the top right is now freely waving back and forth, which means it shouldn't be too much longer before the game loads in, so we're just about there. There we go. Nope. I'm wrong. Should be soon, though. Oh? Oh? Nope. This is making me want to play the board game again, though. Okay, now we're back into it. Alright. Let's get right to what we're doing here. First thing I did was I drank some water bottles. It's a shame because the teleport dialogue options are much nicer, in my opinion, story-wise, the way you get to be friendly with Aspidy. Yeah, I would agree with that. That's why I picked them, but if they're going to give me problems, then I'll have to go the other way for now. Okay, I also wanted to check the settings on the audio. Did it, like... Yeah, I think it bumped those back up. Wow, that was a huge drop in audio. Okay, I might bump that back up a little bit in a minute, but at least that should get me through the singing, which was very loud. Alright, so we'll go this way. We got a long way to go to get down there. I can talk to him again, too, and I can get some better options this time instead of what I did last time. Whoop, sorry. I don't really care about that. I will pick a spring, however. I've got enough water bottles at this point. I don't really worry about it too much. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? Actually, I don't know what to do. Yes, I do. What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop faceless. They surely know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. Why should I care? The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Burak? Communication, see how it means finding common ground. Oh, yeah, they were eager to communicate with me yesterday. My ears are still ringing. They all know something of your tale, Burak, and from each one a different strand of it. Some know where you're to go, others will say why you must go, and some will warn of danger, terrible danger, that you may avoid it. So I'm the only one who knows nothing. That is because you are alone, Burak. Confused, alone, losing the plot, Burak. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk! Communicate! Hear me now. Teen season tots, the town's own young indeed, already know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one. Any child. Guess I should go looking for a child. Alright. Audio is also a known bug. It saves your slider positions, but they only come into effect upon restarting the game if you move it at least a tiny bit. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Simple townsfolk know more than it looks. I'm unsure what to do. I should talk to them. Yep. Alright, well then let's actually bump that back up a itty-bitty bit. I think I actually kept them equal with the rest of them, didn't I? Alright, good enough for now. Back to the backbone. Nobody cares about me. That one won't have anything to say. I checked with him earlier. Right? Yes, he has nothing to say. Which is totally fine. Now, this previously had stuff in it I wanted. And it still does. The whetstone was the same as it was last time through. Which makes me wonder how items are generated in this alpha and in the game in general, whether or not items you find in the bins and little garbage cans and whatnot throughout the game, whether they're randomly generated according to some sort of an algorithm or what's in your inventory, or if they're, like, if daily they're just like, okay, here's what's in all of the garbage cans. Okay. Where am I on this map now? Oh, right, okay. I heard the sound of breaking glass from back there last time I came through here, but that... And I think the music got, like, extra creepy. Hi. Ooh, you have a bandage. Oh, this is why I can give water. Okay, yeah. How much? 4 for 1? I will do that trade. Accepted. And now I have a reason to pick up water bottles again. Alright, now I know what the vagrants look like. I can recognize them on sight now, and they will give me things if I give them water bottles. You are more of a ask for repair for my knife match. Eh, no, I'm good. Okay. Nope. Okay, so the last time I did this, I could go left to the bridge, but they don't like me on that side of the map, so I'm instead going to go straight through here. We'll go right across to the stuff on the other side. Ah, there's the fish. Okay, so I traded him peanuts for the fish. He's got 2, though, and I'm... Ooh, okay, so I can trade him that. Those are 3, those are 3... Those are 6, just outright. So why don't we give him... How much are the coins? 4. So that will get me the coin. That will get me another fish. I've already got 3 tokens, but that's alright. I don't mind too much. I'm just kind of getting some stuff out of my inventory too, so, or at least trading up for inventories. So I've got something a little better. Okay, so we're into the warehouse area. Kind of feel like I need to step on it now. This is about where I stepped on it last time. Anything in here I want? Yep. Water bottles to replace the ones I started trading away. Okay. Long way to go. Alright, so last time I followed the tracks that direction. This time I'm going to follow them this way, just go around the other side. Not for any real particular reason, I suppose, just because I feel like it. Oh, I suppose I could go through there, couldn't I? Back through the crude sprawl. Okay, well this is certainly faster. Always welcome in the graveyard. Can I go in here? Whoa, that's different. Oh, wait, that's where I came out of. Okay.
Незабудка.
That's what I was looking for.
Желтенький, мелкий такой цветок. Да?
Said the puppeteer was laying, and the kitten dismaying, and a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest, do you? Yeah, you're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Who are you, kid? I'm the caretaker, now anyway. Why are you giving me that look? My father was. He died 3 years ago. Seems like the whole town's orphaned. It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Barak? What? They tried to bury him twice already, there in the corner where your kind is interred, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. He was a man of obligation. Pushes upwards. What the hell does that mean? He was buried deep, but when your people returned with the seeds and the milk per the rite, they saw his body lying in the open again. Earth pushed him out. Father said a similar thing happened before when they buried Chief Urelin, but he was a really bad person, not like old Barak at all. Can't believe what I'm hearing. How is that possible? I don't know. It just is. Or it's just. He carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important. Because his life was cut short, or people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. So they're in that corner? Alright, stay here. No need to follow me. Okay, that's new information that I didn't grab last time. Can the other guys say anything? I need to double check and make sure they're done talking to me before I leave.
Жалко мне тебя, человек.
Clara.
Хороший ты такой.
You know why the earth won't take him? I'm all ears. Some people are weavers. They make connections. Others are cutters. They rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. You Baraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals. Privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. How do you even know? You've only been here a few days. But I do, because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. But your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. Mycelium? What does that have to do with anything? The human mycelium. The mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you surgeons. If a fracture has fused wrong, you just break it again and sever the tissues too. Who does that? I'd do it all differently. Go ahead then. It's not like I'm stopping you. Okay. She is admittedly still a mystery to me. Okay, so here's Aspity. Why don't we talk to her first? We shall speak later. We have much to talk about, not here. Did you come to pay respects to my father? I've paid my respects already. I came here to watch you, to see what you do. I wait for your word, Emshin, then I shall give you mine. Why can't they bury him? They will tell you, then you will reply. I watch. Okay, watch. And no, just making sure that nobody else wants to talk to me, because I didn't talk to very many people last time. I kind of booked through it. Okay, so he wants to talk, he wants to talk, she wants to talk, he wants to talk. I talked to him last time, and after talking, he got... Oh, right. This first. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Now I'm gonna try talking to you. Emshin, brave man. Strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshin? Oh, this is the same conversation. Okay. So, I think I did this last time. Yep, loss, great loss. Come pay last respects to my father. Before the eyes of kin and earth is what I have to say. I accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. Bow for you. Beartai kind, thank you. Then they bury him, and then they start singing. Oh, hey, they do the bell thing, too. I like that. Gotta make sure they don't accidentally bury him when he's still alive. Although with a giant gaping hole in your chest, you'd think they could kind of forego that. Okay, I'm gonna bump the audio down a little bit. Because this is really loud if I just let it go. Okay. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. I'm a dumbass. I meant to exit the menu, not the freaking game. Ah! I'm so sorry, guys. I did a dumb. I did a dumb. Damn it! Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make everybody wait again. This is not going well. My apologies. That was an extremely foolish way to do that. I just wanted to turn down the audio. Ah, well. We'll laugh about it. Well, I'm already laughing about it, but there you go. Son of a bitch. Now I have to do this again. This is kind of bringing back memories. Every time I've had to redo something, it's been as the horror specs. It was the exact same way when I was doing live streams of the horror specs, because that was when we encountered the save glitch, where it stopped making new saves after there were so many in the file, and so I had to redo like the same 2 days 2 or 3 times. And I remember what it was. It was one of the late days too. It was like day 9 or 10. I think it was day 9, and we got in. And I loaded it up and realized it was the previous day. And I was like, what the hell? That's super weird, but whatever. And I had, like, thought that I'd done it. But maybe I hadn't saved. And then we went all the way through that, and we saved at the end. And I confirmed that I'd saved or whatever. And then we loaded it back up the following week. And it had still started over. So I played all the way through day 9 and day 10. And then I think we saved it, and it broke again the following week, but we just played through day 9 and deleted a bunch of extra saves or something, and then it started working again, so. Anytime, every single time I have to redo something like this, it's because it's the curse of the horror specs. Dr. Dank didn't have these problems. On the plus side, I will probably never make that mistake again. At least not in this game. Because now that I've done it once, I'm going to remember that I was a dumbass and I won't do it again. Ugh, I can't believe I did that. That was a really stupid way to screw that up. It's kind of funny, though, if I'm being entirely honest. Kind of wish the burial was an actual moving set piece, or at least a cutscene. The huge dramatic music doesn't fit the non-dramatic fade to black and dialogue. Well, I mean, it is an alpha, and maybe they'll add stuff in. Although, it was kind of... They sort of did the cut to black thing a lot in the original, too, didn't they? There were cutscenes for major story events, which that could probably be considered, but... I'm trying to remember. Like, there was a cutscene for each of the endings. There was a cutscene for the introduction to the game, like the character's arrival to the town. And there were cutscenes for the end of each night during the mime performances at the theater. But I think that was it. That's all I really remember. Maybe there was one... No, I think there were a couple more. There was, I think, one for when the army arrived and Alexander Block showed up. I think that was his name. And there might have been one for when the Hunchback kind of brought the Molotov cocktail guys into the fold. I feel like we got some stuff from them. Okay, so we can probably do this even faster now. We're going to use this. We're going to use this. Now we've had 2 things to drink. We can close that. We can open up the door. I need to adjust the volume, and we won't screw it up this time. Okay, I'm actually going to put that back there. Okay, back to game. That's what screwed me up, because the back is in the same place at the bottom of the menu, but rather than leaving the menu, you leave the game. 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're back on our way once again. Ooh, little kid. You got something? Nothing I want, but thank you. I remember the little girls with the aprons on. They had blonde hair in the original game, but the ones that looked like that. Ooh. Aha! I'll grab one of those. They were the ones that occasionally, very occasionally, had the schmouters. Alright, I'm gonna just do that. You have a choice which character to play was... no, for the alpha, the Horror Specs is the only one that was available. The Bachelor was featured in the Marble Nest, and the Horror Specs is the only one currently available in the alpha. When you start the game up, the splash screen at the beginning just says, "You're Artemi Barak." Basically, here's how the game is played. Go nuts. Well, not even that much. Okay, I did that again. I've already got scissors, so I don't mind taking those. I'm kind of running out of inventory space, so I'm going to leave those. I feel like not having confirmation pop for quitting is an oversight on IcePL's part anyway. Yeah, maybe. And again, you know, some of those things are kind of funny to me because I kind of feel like you don't think about them being an issue when you're the one who makes the game. So an alpha is the perfect place for them to be like, oh, I totally didn't even realize that was going to be an issue. We should add something to fix that. I love The Bachelor. Utopian for life. Yeah, I liked both of them. And admittedly, I never played the... Oh, wait. You. Trade with me. You have stuff I want. 1, 2, 3, 4 for a bandage, right? Yeah. I'm going to leave the tourniquet. I'd rather have the bandage. I never played with Clara. I unlocked Clara, but I never played with her. And he's been kind of everywhere, and I just never grabbed him. Because at the time that I was finishing up with the Horror Specs, we'd already received word, and I think I'd already backed... I don't know why I grabbed the chalk. I backed the remake. At the time, it was the Pathologic 2 remake, or remaster, or whatever you want to call it, terminology-wise. Okay, I'm going to save the rest of my bottles, probably for me, at least for the time being. And I can fill up here. And so I'd always kind of figured I would save Clara for this one. Oh, here's the little blonde-haired girl. Nope. Yeah, so I always figured I would save her for the next one because I'd always kind of heard that she was the least complete. And since this was going to be what they had wanted it to be when they originally made the first Pathologic game, I was like, well, why don't we just save her for what her intended purpose was going to be? And then it started taking a long time, and then, like, a week before this was announced for release to the beta players, the alpha being given out to us, I was like, it's taking a long time. Haven't gotten any news yet. Maybe I'll start playing Clara. And then, like, 3 days later or something, I got an email. It was like, okay, we're giving access to the alpha to the beta people now. I was like, oh, great. Never mind. But I stand by my plan. I'm curious to see if they do the same thing in this one that they did in the original as well. if they kind of lock Clara behind the other two playthroughs, so you have to finish one of them first. I'm playing Changeling right now, and her main story's fine, but side quests fall apart halfway through the game. Yeah. But, you know, it's actually, at least to me, right now, that's kind of adding a little bit of something. Just for the sake of changing things up, I'm going to go through the middle of this time. Because she's the only one I haven't finished. She is still a mystery as I play through this. When I chat with her, I still don't fully understand her motives or the things that she says, her understanding, her view of the world. All that is still new to me, and that makes it interesting. Okay, just about back. Oh, I never ran into the kid to get my fish back. Bummer. Okay, that's fine, though. Okay, well, we'll chat with these people really fast, get it over with, and then continue moving on here. Alright, so I'm talking with you.
Они что, не доверяют?
Singing it wrong. Who are you? Seems like they're all orphaned. What? Pushes upwards. What does that mean? Can't believe what I'm hearing. How's it possible? So they're in that corner. All right, no need to follow me. Okay, so that's all set. You didn't have anything else to say. None of you did. Aspity briefly chatted with me for a second.
У меня иголки торчат из...
You come to pay respects. Why can't they bury him? Okay, watch. Nothing for any of you. Examine the body. Here's the vital part. Thanks so much. How fares you? Come to pay respects before the eyes. Thank you. There. Okay. We're all caught back up again. For the third freaking time. Okay, got our fade to black. Now they'll start singing. Now, I want to carefully do this. Settings. Audio. I wanted to bump this down a little bit because this singing gets really loud. Back. Back. Back to game. Okay. You're a brave man, true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The kin shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you. Means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Yes, it is. Or yes, I remember. Okay, so we shall bear your burdens together. Your father helped me. I helped him. I help. Okay, so this time I say don't. I'll bear my burdens alone. Because this is what I did last time. And I guess maybe that's what the known bug was. So we're gonna go with this one, even though I want to go with that one. I'll bear my burdens alone. I leave you to your grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you night and day. For as long as I remain Tanger, I will stand behind your shoulder. I will. Okay, so that's a better way to do that. I don't have to just, like, reject her outright. Alright, so I've accepted my father's duty, whatever it was, but what does it entail? He was murdered, it's all I need to know. Body was interred as per the old rite. Say the earth wouldn't accept my father. Talk to the townsfolk. Okay, go chat with Aspity. I know where Aspity lives, so I don't really need to worry about that. Okay, so we're now further in this playthrough than we've gotten. We've been playing for almost an hour, and this is the farthest we've made it. Because I've had to do it 3 times. Once due to a bug, and once because of my own stupidity. Okay. Step has 1,000 eyes. I really like that they fill you in and are like, this is where you are, you're in the step, you're in the hindquarters. Okay, so to get to Aspity's house, it'll be up that way. That's probably it right there, actually. Or over that way. This feels closer. In the original Pathologic, I felt like there was a lot more space between civilization and the abattoir. Which is currently sealed. I might be going too far here. Let me look at my map. Did you just bug out on me? Swear to God, if I have to play this a 4th time. I just wanted to see the map so I knew where Aspity's house was. Ah, I think it just froze. Okay, we're gonna wait for it to respond for a minute. If it's doing that much, then maybe we'll be okay. But if it takes 60 seconds, I'm gonna have to start over again. With the abattoir, looks way cool. I wonder how the tenements for the butchers will look like. Yeah, that I'm sure could use a really cool update. Oh, it won't open the map! I think it froze. I have to do it again. Feck. Alright. Yep, it crashed. Okay, here we go again. Man, this does not want me to make progress today, apparently. Thank you, everybody, for having the patience and sticking with me through all of this. Brave souls. Okay, looks like Ice Pick Lodge is taking the frustration and stress in this game to the next meta level. Hashtag alpha build. Yep. Yep. I knew it was an alpha. That's ultimately the crux of the issue here, I think. Which is a pity, because I love what I've played of it. It's awesome, but yeah. Kind of killing me a little bit here. Okay. I'm going to go open the door to my office. That'll take me 2 seconds. Ugh. Also, hashtag alpha build. Because it's in alpha, it hasn't been optimized, so my PC works overtime to get this thing up and running, and it's very warm in here after a while. Ugh. Okay. I'm hyped for this game as well. I will probably buy myself a snazzy new gaming PC to play this game once it comes out. I need to clean mine out. I don't think it needs to be replaced, but I'm not sure how long I've had this one. I think the last time I did any updates to it was... I guess it's been about 4 years. But the only thing I think I would do to it at this point is maybe upgrade the RAM a bit. Put in another couple of sticks. Otherwise, it's got plenty of power. See, the map thing happened to me as well at one point, and I lost over an hour of gameplay since I had just been exploring the town away from any of the checkpoints. Yep. Yep. Bummer. I freaking jinxed it by saying, this is the furthest we've ever been. We've been playing for an hour. Bam! Game freezing bug. Heard people claiming that the pace of PC evolution is slowing down, so you don't have to buy a new PC every 2 years. Yeah, I'd say for the most part, I accept that. I think PCs are still making leaps and bounds pretty fast. But I'm not sure that program development is just racing at the same pace. I would usually tell people when I worked... I used to work for Circuit City, and I sold computers to people, and I would usually advise that they upgrade every 6 to 8 years with a desktop and every 4 to 6 years with a laptop. But, I mean, yeah. When I first built my PC, I built it using very budget pieces, and so it only lasted maybe, I don't know, probably about 4 years, but I couldn't really do a lot of gaming on it. And then when I really wanted to make an actual gaming PC, that one I built much more, built with a much beefier construction. And that one lasted for a while. Probably another, I don't know, 2 to 4 years or so. And then, oh, right, I need to actually drink a couple of those. And then I upgraded my graphics card, but the graphics card that I picked was too large to fit in my PC case, so I had to get a new case, and then while I was at it, I just got a new... Jesus, it's loud again. There. Okay, once I got the new case, I just figured I would upgrade a bunch of stuff, so I added, like, extra RAM, a new power supply, and a new processor in it, and that's what I'm running now. I'm actually surprised by how well the Alpha runs compared to Marble Nest. My pretty average laptop can handle it pretty... No, he's up there. Pretty well and doesn't even get as hot as it did with Marble Nest. Well, I mean, yeah. It is a fairly graphically intense game as well, so that's good to hear, especially for an Alpha build. I didn't see the tragedy in this time. Maybe I missed him. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I already know what he's going to say, and it basically amounts to, talk to the townsfolk if you don't know where to go. Okay, which is good advice, but unnecessary. Squeeze me. Squeeze me. Okay, fill that up. Be on the lookout for people to trade with. I want to trade with bums, small children, and slightly older children for food, drugs, and bandages. Grab that. I'm gonna leave the chalk this time. I don't know what I would do with that anyway. Okay, you weren't there last time. Why are you over here now? Oh, okay, so he's same dude, same conversation, just different place. No idea why, but whatever. Okay. Let's just be on our way here. Grab that, fill it up. Man, where's all the homeless bums? This town's on the rise. There's not as many homeless people to trade with as there used to be. That's a first world problem if I've ever heard one. Okay, grab those. Grab those. I am very nearly out of inventory space here. Okay, I was able to trade with last time for, there it is, fish. Alright, so I gave you that for the coin and that for the fish. And accept. Alright, we're good. Now I'm going to move my butt into high gear and sprint a decent ways over there. Maybe the game moves him somewhere else like you're likely to go through if you miss him. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I missed him, though. That was the thing. Like, I turned around because I'm like, huh, he's always been there. But he's not there. Maybe I did miss him, but I don't think I did. I think I was right the first time. Maybe there's a timing element to it. If I moved slightly faster and got out of Laura Ravel's house a little bit earlier, then maybe I'm, I don't know, beating him to that point, and so he appears earlier in the track. I have no idea. Okay. Crude scrawl. People are indifferent. Blah, 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 blah. Step has 1,000 eyes. Okay. Here we go. Back to the graveyard. Awesome. Talk to you.
Незабудка.
Singing it wrong.
Это
Who are you? Orphaned.
желтенький,
What?
мелкий такой цветок.
Pushes upward. Can't
Да?
believe what I'm hearing. In that corner. And then I did chat with you last
Она у
time.
меня сестра.
All ears. How do you know?
Совершенно
Mycelium.
точно помню, что когда я была
Go ahead then, I'm
маленькая,
not stopping you.
у меня была маленькая сестра.
None of you had anything to say except Aspity over here.
Кума умна, ворожила
Come to pay
надвое.
respects.
Ну,
Why
тут
can't they
помрет.
bury him? Okay,
Ну, тоже
watch.
жила будет.
Just gonna run through this here. Chat with you, vital part. Chat with you. How fares your kind? Pay last respects before the eyes. Thank you. Okay. That should all be done now. Better save this. Yeah, there's only save points in this game. That's why I lost the progress, because I have to get to a clock like the one I started in front of when I loaded the game up.
Кто боязливо просит,
Thank
тот
you.
учит отказывать.
Yes. I'll bear my burdens alone. I will. Okay. Believe me, it would be wonderful if I were able to save the game anywhere I want, but no. This time it's a save points thing. It might be nice if they added more save points into the game, but I'm now afraid to do, like, anything. I don't want to pull up my journal. I don't want to pull up the map. I don't want to pull up my inventory. I don't want to do anything until I find a save point and use it. Ugh. It's kind of funny to me that we're having so much trouble on this one, because the first time, the last week's live stream went fine. I don't think I had one glitch, and it was a graphical bug, where the one lady's, like, her face jumped up or whatever it was. Oh god, which one of these is going to be Aspidy's place? Oh, okay, thank you. Warehouses are probably the closest checkpoint. Okay. I mean, this is about the right place. Nope. Nah, okay. This is the factory. I mean, the warehouses are over there, aren't they? Maybe. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Alright, here's the journal, which is all fine. Okay. Left mouse button, open the map. Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, alright, well, fine. That's not at all where I thought that was going to be. I guess that makes the most sense, actually. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go down and talk to Aspity now. So glad it didn't glitch out this time. And hello, Bardon. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. You actually haven't missed much because we've, game's been really messing with me. Added tricky death system too. When you die, simply rewind. Oh, revive, but your health bar becomes smaller for all your saves, so you can't come back. Yee. Nope, that's new to me. Okay, going in here. Good reason not to die. Actually, I think I did die once. It didn't technically kill me, because it was on day 1, so Bad Grief was simply saving me instead of letting me be killed, but... Alright, there's Aspity. I'm so Isidore, that was his name. Okay. I was trying to remember that earlier. Anyway, as I was saying to Bardon there, yeah, I got through the graveyard, then encountered a game-breaking bug and had to reset. Then I got all the way back there and went to change my audio settings and accidentally quit the game because I'm a dumbass. Then we got all the way back there again, encountered another game-breaking bug, had to reset, and now we're here. So it's been like an hour and 12 minutes, and we haven't made it more than about 20 minutes in. Okay, sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. Pardon me, what? Here, his Udhar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right, he must have. That's why he summoned me to the town. The Udhar is yours now. I don't know what's inside. Open it and see for yourself. Now the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy but not come into it. What did you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Yes, I gathered as much, but what do I need to do? There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truth from lies? Who will? Kara. Who will plumb the depths? Only a MENKHU can cut a body. Only a MENKHU can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? Alright, don't care about any of that. All this MENKHU talk is bygone age. Fond of it, kin or extinct. The wise say it, yes? I knew it would come down to more than old wives' tales. Okay, I'm gonna do that one. You are wrong. Open the Udhar. Okay. Which, I guess I just automatically did. Because it gave me a whole bunch of stuff in here. Swevery, Blood Tweer, Black Tweer, Brown Tweer. Cat. Wow! She said that was a light purse? List of names. The handwriting is clearly father's. I need to unfold this to read. Inspect. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya, Tich. Oh! That's a neat way of doing that. So those are your, I forget the term they gave them, but the list of people that you like, that are important, that you keep them alive. I need to eat. I'm kind of running a little low here. I'm going to eat some of these. It's going to up my thirst a bunch, but it takes my hunger down a bunch. And I've got plenty of water I can use. Okay. Alright, bound. Thank you. You were right. Bound.
Yeah.
Hate accidentally quitting games. Sometimes do it while recording and corrupt the video file. Okay, do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swevery, White Whip, various kinds of tweer, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a MENKHU, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That is what the lines are, even if you say you need not his knowledge, Emshin. What about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. A list, the names of local children. Khan is what they call the Cane Boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. But I do not know why Isidore listed them. Perhaps my father looked after them? He did pay attention to these children. Spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves trailing after a cow, or like oxen being pulled by their yoke. His last days, you say? Wait, that's a lead I can... Actually, how about this sigil here? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin sometimes have particular meanings. Kara, this one is Udurk. Tough one to parse. It means something like a big body or a special body. A body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Be'arla Saba. I have now come into my legacy. Who could interpret this for me? I am your father not, Kolobun. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. That is how you may come into your legacy. Are you once again hinting that I am to follow on my father's footsteps? I will not. I make my own fate. What do you mean? In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words, but showing you understand the contents of the box. By showing the content, follow your father's trails, learn who he was, find yourself a fate. A fate like a good wife, Emshin, your wife. Okay. Sounds good, but... Okay. So, we've got this. Took my inheritance, but I haven't come into it. A right needs to be proven with a deed. Which deed will show that I'm truly my father's son? The stepwoman gave me a bizarre vessel, but what do the items inside mean? There was a list of patients, maybe, in my father's vessel. They're mostly children. Alright, is there anything on the map now that I can... not really. Broken Heart Workshop. Termitary. Closed currently. I mean, I guess I could start looking for... Alright, check my inventory here and inspect this list again. Alright, Notkin's on the list. Maybe I can go talk to him about it. Swevery, Blood Tweer, Black Tweer. He said White Whip, but I don't see a White Whip in here. Some marbles. Alright, I think we're good for now. I'm going to go ahead to Notkin's place and see if Notkin's got any information for me. Right after I finish looking around Aspidy's place, because I'm curious. This is a very different place from her original home. Can I go up this? No. Not yet, anyway. Maybe that's something they'll add later in the alpha build, or the beta build. Okay, so Notkin is going to be back across the tracks. Can jump up the ladder, but there's nothing there. Okay, well, glad I saved myself the trouble then. Alright, let's just get a move on here. Okay, so Notkin's gonna be this way. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way.
Ума собаки меньше человеческого.
What carry you in all these pockets, Barak? Tools, never mind them. Here's what I'd like to know. What business did you have with my father, with old Barak? We went to his place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? He kept a list of names, yours included. I wonder why he wrote them down. Sometimes we would all go together. Other times in twos or threes, or alone. Many things happened. Why do you ask, though? It's not like we imposed on him. He invited us. What did he want from you? You know what? Go ask Capella. She's the eldest of us, the best explainer among us. One of the best among us, really. Who's this Capella? Fat Vlad's daughter, but the apple is nowhere to be found near the tree. She even lives in a separate wing of the lump. Is it good or bad that she's unlike her father? Ah, good. Don't hold her family against her. She is like an elder sister. She put together a union. A union? What union? Don't worry about it. Just a union. Of people under 15. Anyway, ask her. She might be mad at me if I say too much. Okay. Alright, go talk to Capella. I probably could have guessed that from my time playing through the actual game, but that's still helpful. Alright, okay. Head back out this way. If I remember the map correctly, I'm basically already in the right section. I just need to head north, and I should be able to find the lump about halfway up. Isn't there a... yeah, alt. That way, apparently. If I look at my journal, is that the... yep, Capella's created a union of kids. Might want to know... yeah. Okay. Only now I'm getting lost again. Because directions and I are not friends. Okay. Son of a bitch! It's on the other side of this stupid thing. Okay. Alright. Okay, I don't think... I'm not noticing it anyway. Oh, yeah, nope, I'm wrong. I was gonna say, I'm not sure that drinking water increases your hunger anymore, but it looks like it does still increase it a little bit. Just not immediately upon taking the water, but shortly thereafter. Okay. I even know that there's a save point inside the lump, so that's where I want to be heading to. Okay, so look at the map here. Oh, yeah, I'm practically right here. I already looted those, didn't I? Okay. 13 years later, Artemi, who is supposedly super buff, still can't climb over a few boxes. Fair point. Okay, I don't think this is the right area to talk to Capella, but there's a save point here and I want to use it. There. Now if I have to reload, I won't have to redo all of that for a, what would that be, the 5th time? The game crashes while I'm saving and it resets all of my progress. That would actually be kind of funny. Really depressing, but kind of funny. Actually, no, that wouldn't be funny at all. It would be funny later. Much, much later. Did it take this long to save last time? Oh no. Oh, thank God. Ugh, just about had a heart attack there. Okay, he doesn't have anything to say, so that's fine. Learned how to run, though, but needs 50 bottles of water to recharge. Okay, I believe there's a gate over here, isn't there? Yeah, right there. So presumably Capella will be through on this side over here. Oh, this is very nice. I like the crazy staircases. Don't go in any of those. Wow, hell of an art upgrade to Capella.
Осенила бродяжка собору своей сырой благодатью.
You look a lot better than you did in the original. You are Artemi Burak. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Are you Olgimski's daughter? Yes, my name is Victoria, but my friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Not yet, but soon we will be. How do you know? I can't see. I haven't mastered the art, but I do see things. Sometimes it's a gift I inherited from my mother. I'm not going to try the accent right now. I'm too mixed up. I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation, and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer Father put papers in 2 years ago. A powerful gift, if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful, not with me. Not like my mother, she could see at will, although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I see, I see. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kana, Katerina Sabarova, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are always soon astonished. Astonish me, then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not, I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemi Burak. I thought this must be about the murderers, but you are no murderer. What does it all mean? You're asking me? I have no idea.
Скорее бы наступила зима.
Did something happen? You look worried. I want to ask you something. Go ahead. He wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together, sometimes in 2s or 3s. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. Go on, please. I'll do my best. Your father was shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth, petty lies and hard truths. Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it in the future. Remake? You mean destroying this town? Excuse me. She can't into R, if you didn't notice. I don't know. Perhaps it doesn't need to be so drastic. Although the more I think about it, the more disturbing it sounds. Perhaps there's a catastrophe upon us. Rumor has it the war moved eastward, and it won't end. Perhaps something is about to happen. God forbid, of course. Everything ends sooner or later, so will the war. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Well, guess I'll keep an eye on you all. More to say. Why have you come? Are you looking for my brother, perhaps? Or do you want me to ask something of my father? I need nothing. I sense sadness in your eyes. Have you been crying? Oh, our family's falling apart. Father and brother argue all the time, louder and crueler with each passing day. Brother's angry with me. Everything went awry after Mother's death. She was holding the family together, huh? She died when I was 6. On the day of her funeral, I locked myself in with the coffin so that no one could take her away from me. That evening, Brother explained there was no other way. The dead must be buried. That is best for them, he said, and then I understood. How did your brother make you sad? Brother acts against Father's will. Your kin make up most of Father's workforce, but he doesn't treat them well, so Brother argues with him, but Father hates to be challenged. He says he'll disinherit my brother. Where's your brother now? I'd like to meet him. I think he's in the Broken Heart now, in the Earth District. Actually, he frequents the place ever since Mother died. I see. Okay, she's finally done talking, and now I've got a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. I wonder if they changed the system with the bound a little bit. I mean, her voiceover has certain speech defect for better character, I suppose. Oh, I had not noticed that. Let's see. Olgimsky's heir spends his days in a pub called the Broken Heart. Father believed that the future of this town lies with his children, and that each will improve it in their own way. Guess I should keep an eye on them in the future. Alright, well that is Stamatin's place. Which is not where he used to spend his time, but I don't think... Yeah, he used to spend it in the, like, derelict house that was down by the station, but I don't think that house is there anymore. It used to be, like, out here, kind of, like, all by itself. Huh, so they moved him to the pub. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go talk to him then. From here, the bridge is over that way, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Is that gate the only way out? It might be. Alright, take a spring. I can trade with those. And since I already have some in my inventory, it should just stack, at least for the moment. Yep. Okay, I gotta go all the way around then. I wish that theme was exclusive to Lara. The bitterness, disappointment doesn't fit Capella, while for Lara, it's perfect. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's another alpha thing. They could still change it. Do you have anything I want? More boat tokens. Could trade you for an egg, though. There you go. Okay. Take a left here. Vlad's cabin's still there. He just takes some booze now. Ah, okay. I may not recognize where it is on the map simply because the map has changed. I'm not 100% familiar with where everything is anymore. Since now you have a use for water bottles, does that mean there are no vagrants to trade with now? Oh no, there are still vagrants to trade with. I haven't seen any recently, but they're around. In fact, I traded with a bunch of them earlier, but those are the ones that I traded with when the progress kept getting reset, so... Oh, good. I'm not welcome in the hindquarters. Okay, look at my map real fast. Okay, I vaguely remember how I dealt with this. I basically just went this way. I want to watch myself because I could still get attacked here if I'm not careful. And no one's going to trade with me here. Don't see the vagrants as frequently now, though. Yes, that is definitely true. I certainly have not seen as many of them as I used to. They used to be all over the place. I would hit like 4 or 5 of them along the way to my next destination, wherever that was. Nope. A little bit further. It's on the other side of this place. Okay, and you might have food that I want, so I'm going to... Oh no, you won't trade with me because I'm in the wrong place. Oh, don't do that. Wrong place. I meant to hit the W key and keep walking forward, not the Q key, and pull out my knife. Yeah, that's the one. Broken heart. Probably a good thing. In the original, it was possible to fairly quickly stockpile like 20, 30 healing items and become invincible. Okay. He'll trade with me. Where's the guy I want to talk to, though? Suppose he could be up on a higher floor. Like right over here with the glowing stuff. Vlad the Younger.
А вживую?
Your face seems vaguely familiar, but I'm positive we've never met before. What is your business? I'm the son of Isidore Barak. My name is Artemi. You have my condolences and my envy. Envy? Why? You are lucky to have a father like him. Indeed? Isidore respected you as a person. He indulged your desire to walk your own path and has never forced you to follow in his footsteps. Never tried to produce a carbon copy of himself. That bit about my own path, it's not so simple. When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots. But he always said that this was the only way for you to truly love your people. Through choice, not blind necessity. I see great love and wisdom in that. You seem to be well informed. My position in the family forces me to keep tabs on everything that happens in our sad little town. You don't seem happy to that, but right you are. Familial obligation is a sore spot for me. I'd pay good money to never have to think about it again. I can relate. If we disregard the Kanes and Saborovs, one could say that my father controls this town as closely as he controls his fat purse. Sadly, he's content with the current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already in motion. But let us speak of something else. You're right, though. The current power balance should be challenged. I'm saying this as a son of the kin. Fancy a drink? Sure, it's not like I have anything better to do. Oh, do I need to go get him some booze? Is that what I need to do now? Yeah, okay. Oh god, they made him sparkle in the recent update. Guess a lot of people had trouble finding him. Alright, let's get some booze. Do I really not have any on me? I thought I had a bottle of... I've got 2 bottles of Twirine. Am I doing something wrong? Is there a different bottle I can get? No, it's just Twirine. I don't see a reason to buy more. Okay. Can I maybe... No. Oh, maybe I need to actually drink the Twirine first. Let's try that. I have 2 bottles. I can get another one if I need to. Well, doing that has opened up another thing over there. Yeah, okay, I don't really know. Okay, I need to use the restroom real quick, guys. If any of you have an idea of what I need to do in order to further this, that would be very helpful. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Maybe less. Okay, thank you for having patience, guys. I am back. Talk to the townsfolk, explore the town, things will start popping up. You're fine, you've got nothing to talk to them about right now. Okay, well, that's good to know. Don't hit exit. I very nearly walked down and hit the exit button again. I was just like, that'll exit the menu. No. No, 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 no. Alright. Well, who else is on my list then? Or what else is on my list then? I guess I can go do the Twirine thing. I drank the bottle, I might as well see what it does. Which was over that way. Yes, I know I'm unwelcome in the hindquarters. I shall simply have to make do for the moment. Okay, he has a hat on, which usually means he doesn't like me. Having trouble staying awake, so I'll have to catch the VOD. Good night, all. Alright, see you later, Bardon. It's good to have you. Get some rest. It will still be here when you wake up. Alright, I'm going to grab some of this. Yeah, time zones are funny things, aren't they? A lot of you are preparing dinner or going to bed because it's like midnight where you are. And I've only been awake for about a little less than 2 hours after getting a full night's sleep. Oh, hunger's building up there, isn't it? Okay, guess I should do something about that. Let's have the fish. That did not drop it as much as I thought it might. Let's use the egg. And the smoked meat. Better. Still not perfect, but better. Alright, that's also better. Okay, we're good. Almost 6 p.m. here. Yep. 6 o'clock where you are for Bardon. He's in Japan, so that's going to be, I don't know exactly how much later, I forget, but he's like 15 hours ahead of me or something. And it's only 10 a.m. here. Okay, or about to be. Yeah, just keep heading basically straight. Into the maw. You don't get letters anymore, which is interesting to me, too. Like, they won't just send you a little notice that's like, hey, so-and-so wants to speak with you at first opportunity. I'm gonna actually leave that one. I've got plenty of bottles for trading with, and I'm starting to feel like I'm running low on inventory space again, so... If I can trade some of the bottles away, or clear up more space, then maybe I'll work on it, but... Well, okay, we'll grab one more, because I think I can have 10 at a time in a stack. Oh, okay, the replacement for that, messengers will actually walk up and deliver things. That is much better. It's a more realistic way to handle it. I wonder. I'm curious. I have money. Nope. My map here. I'm just not sure if it's on this side or the other side. Let's go check this one first, and if not, then I'll work my way around. What time is it? 15:17, so it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Believe you met one last stream at the town hall after you got out of prison. You told you to go see Vlad. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Wrong side, right place. Yeah, I think it might be on the other side. Can I go down? Nope, won't let me go into the water. Okay, so we'll have to go all the way around over the bridge then, but I'm curious and I want to see where it takes me, so... Plus, the last one had some really valuable stuff in it, so if that's the same thing, then it seems worth it to me to go get it. Sorry for the jump there. My lovely puppy dog wandered in and sniffed my arm and it scared the crap out of me. Messengers are more expensive, so less communications. Okay. Hang on the left. Chisel, used to mark and sharpen tools. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Chestnuts are good for trading. I'm going to leave the water bottle. Bloody bandages and thimbles. Do I have a thimble on me still? Yes, I'll take that. I'm going to leave the bloody bandage, though. I don't really want that. Okay, you've got another fish for me, so I'll give you 2 fish hooks for the fish. Go catch more fish with them. You can keep trading. Ah, man, I'm around on the wrong side. Jeez, okay. Do you have anything helpful? Nope. We haven't actually encountered the illness yet. Maybe I should start actually finding more of the people on the list, more of the children, and talk to some of them. Map here. Okay, this will work. It takes me pretty much straight through it and off to the right. I'm going to talk to the... Yeah, kids and other townsfolk too. I just really want to check out this point on my map first, and then I need to start talking to everybody. Yeah, it should be right over there. Give me free stuff, game. Right there. Lockpicks, nice and valuable. Walnuts, boat tokens. Schmouter, so glad I took this trip. Okay. Bad for your health. Really good for getting rid of the disease. Okay, now we'll go find people and talk to them. Okay, so, have you been to the governor about the patrols? The pay is good, but too good, actually. Smells fishy. What's up with that? What patrol? All strong men who are not cowards are to report to the town hall, it went. They might even announce an emergency situation. I wonder why. A revolt at the factory, maybe? I'm not working. It's not working. Hear the silence? So the governor's town hall. Got it. Okay. That's something I can go do. Artea is in the termitary, isn't she? Why was it locked? Will they open it soon? I don't know. I think they will. Alright, that didn't open up anything, but it's still interesting information. Okay, so I'm heading to the town hall. That's what's happening now. Which is back that way. I do believe. Yep, and way up north. Okay. The spleen. People are indifferent. We'll open if you... Open something if you go with the other option, I think. Oh. Ah, well. I'm on a mission now. Got somewhere to be. Repair? Oh, she repairs clothing, I think. Okay, get some smoked meat from you. That's worth it for the charm for me, so I'm gonna get the smoked meat. Should trade those for 4. So, tell you what, I'll trade you 2 thimbles for 2 of these. There we go. Fitting that I get sewing needles for thimbles. Okay. Let's head off this way. Nose itches. That's the theater. I need to head to the right then. Go this way a little further. Did I just go too far? No, I'm fine. Guess I can go this way. Probably need to use some of these. Better. Like the do barter, it's not so much... Oh, it's so much more complex and varied. Yes, I agree as well. The new barter system is really nice. I don't want battle bottles. I don't want bottles. I'm fine. Okay. Gonna keep moving. Town hall. More over that way now? Yeah, okay. The backbone. No one cares about you. You'll trade me for morphine. But I think I'm going to keep my stuff for now. A couple times I found myself in a situation where I was trading for a barter item, which I then traded for another barter item, which I then traded for the thing I needed. Okay, we're here. Town hall. Termitary interior is awesome, especially the sound, but you need console commands to get inside. Okay. Anyone in particular I want to speak with? Start with you. Oh, it's you. We made you a prime suspect yesterday. Mistakenly. Sorry, that was rash. You were too convincing a suspect. But I won't have you complaining here. The error wasn't irrevocable. Right. Not like you had me executed or anything. Nothing irrevocable about being branded a murderer and hunted like a dog. Spare me this sarcasm, Barak. Let's get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murderer is found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Do I make myself clear? Good thing some smart people told you about that. Anything else I can help you with? Anything else I can help you with? You've ordered my house locked. Do you have the key? The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest and that of the committee. Investigation doesn't exist. Great. You may have the key. The house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. Exactly. Okay, so we finally have a... Oh, God, I've been waiting to get inside the house for ages. Yeah, way over there in the... I'm unwelcome here because I fought somebody when he tried to punch me in the face. Alright, so head outside, take a left, and go over the bridge. Somewhere to go. I'm excited. Can finally see the inside of the house. Which is somewhere I've been trying to get for a while. Okay. The Kine. No one cares about you. What building is that? I like how the NPCs are at different places depending on the story. Wife was killed yesterday. How will I look our children in the eye now? I've lost the right to be called father. Why? Promised her to share every cheer and every woe with her. Promised to protect her. What are those promises now? What use are words without deeds? What could you have done? Could have been more active. Think faster when it began. Act in a timely manner instead of daydreaming. If only I did. You know it's true for me as well. What's done is done. Live on, man, for the children. Can't get in there. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, let's go this way. And by the way, Saburov is still a big dick. I don't like him any more than I used to. Oh, don't worry. We didn't do anything that you can't come back from. I mean, yeah, we did mistakenly throw you in prison. Technically, I guess. And I still think you're a murderer. But you're out. Because we have to presume your innocence before you can officially be innocent. What a jerk. I think Yulia's judging... Oh, might be Yulia's place. You mean this? Oh, up there. Yeah, you're probably right. That might actually be Yulia's. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. Which also explains why maybe I'm not supposed to be there yet. Yulia's place, not even finished. Yep. Alpha build. Hey there, kiddo. Artea's intermitary. Wait a second. What Tea Taichik? But we call her the Mother Superior. Is that cool or what? It's a mouthful. Okay, now it's added something. Right, can't trade with people here. They don't like me. Still talk with them, though. Need to go back to the tower and talk to Khan. All of the town is all abuzz now. Kind of reluctant to leave it. What tower? Are you blind, big guy? There it is. The tower across the river. Or Polyhedron. The only place where life is real. Khan, huh? I know the name. So he's in the tower? Sure is. Just blank walls and no Yulia. Liked him a little bit more when playing the Changeling. Oh, Saburov? Yeah. Well, that's the family that she's with, so... The hell? Could have sworn I saw someone, or heard someone.
Я не боюсь смерти. И ты не должен бояться смерти. Смерть — собеседник врача. Ежедневный свидетель наших трудов, даже если они удачны. Меня
Take the key.
Чувствие скорой смерти.
I'm gonna eat the meat
То, что
to make room for the note. Oh, that still won't make room for the note, will it? Okay, I'm gonna have to get creative here.
С любовью, Исидор Бурах, твой
Can I not stack these? There we go. Okay, and doing that will allow me to move that over here. And then I can move those down there. And then I can take the note. Yay! Okay, so I get the feeling that that was supposed to be my father speaking to me. I found a spare key, but these key thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it gets stolen. And do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. VO, which I'm sure is Vlad Olgimsky. Gotta love those Void-style Ole's flat footsteps. Yeah, no kidding. Voiceover something something death. My Russian is rusty. Well, it's better than my Russian, which is non-existent, so... Alright, I need to eat some more, because my hunger is kind of up a ways there. The only other food I've got are the walnuts, and they're not really all that helpful. Okay, we've done that. Is there somewhere in here? I mean, in theory, I guess I could store some stuff in there, but I don't know if I'll lose it or not. Note from Vlad Olgimsky. Junior, unfold to read. Okay, so the junior one is the one I need to chat with. Still can't use the clock, though. What in the hell? Oh, shit. I know what that is, and I want the hell out of this house right now. Holy hell. Fuck. Scared the crap out of me.
Какой необычный город.
Oh my god.
Думал, таких уже не осталось.
Ugh. Just, I saw the cloud and the hair just stood up on the back of my neck. Ugh. Why are you here? Wrong question. Why are you here? Well, I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. You won't like it in there. Really? Why? The air inside is unhealthy somehow. It might irritate your tender skin. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even your unkind permission would do, but if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. See, the effect still works. Well, in the remake, yeah, uh-huh. I warned you.
Посеешь поступок, пожнешь привычку. Посеешь привычку, пожнешь характер. Посеешь характер, пожнешь судьбу.
Ugh. Okay, and I'm losing those bottles of water because I don't have any inventory space to put them in, but kind of okay with that actually right now. I should probably sell or trade some of those lockpicks because they are all chewing up my inventory space at the moment. Okay. Let me look at my journal here. Khan in the polyhedron, Taya over there. Have a key to a secret factory building now. Handy. I can't always sleep at Laura's after all. Key to my home. Governor Sabarov in town. Okay. So, let's go... check my map, actually. So, Taya's in the termitary, but the place is closed, so I don't think I can get in there yet. I can go chat with Olgimsky, and the key is down there. Khan is way over there across the river. So, I'm going to head there next. Let's see. I don't fear death and shouldn't. Death is everyday companion of the healer. Worst is expectation of death is that I can't meet air. What with you, love your father, Isidore Barak. Oh, is that what the translation was? And this time I get a much better feeling of Daniel actually doing something in the background while you do your stuff. Check my map, please. Oh no, did you just freeze on me again? Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong direction. I want to go this way. I should just use these. I keep opening up the map, but I've got the little checkpoints thing. Go over there. Little bit more detailed and literature language. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that quite a lot. That definitely helps clear up what he was saying to me and why it was important. Again, alpha build. I have to imagine that with the localization, when they release the final game, a lot of that will be done in English. Man, voice acting for this would be so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I need to chat with you.
В кои-то веки удалось коту с печки спрыгнуть. И то лапки отшиб.
You gave my father access to a facility in one of the factory buildings. Why? To avoid any miscommunication here, I'll be blunt. It was a small secret of ours. If my father finds out, let's just say I'll be in trouble. I guess the cellar is now yours by inheritance, isn't it? Answer the question, please. My dear Artemi, I appreciate that you're a straightforward man, so I'll be honest with you. Your people, or rather what's left of them, that whole community called the kin, they all but belong to my family. To my father, the kin is a commodity, the workforce for the Bull Enterprise. Father told me it's more like slavery. Oh, I quite agree. Well, you should know that I don't condone my esteemed father's methods, and I will rule the Bull Enterprise one day. As an insightful and assiduous owner, I would like to create a more productive and efficient foundation for our industrial empire. Do you understand? Not quite. I would like to revive the kin and its dignity. I'm fond of your traditions. They are unusual, almost miraculous. I don't believe in mysticism, but one has to accept the obvious facts. So I chose to give your father an opportunity to study some of them. And what exactly was he doing there? I can't say for sure. I've been to the place a few times, but never had an opportunity to scrutinize your father's work. I think he was combining unusual ingredients, making organic mixtures of some sort. I had a fascinating theory about natural elements and how they intertwine. A universal synthesis hypothesis. Yeah, you mean the lines. Okay, so now I have a reason to go and visit with the... Yep. Granted father access to a secret room below one of the factory's buildings. I'm afraid it will have to become my new house for now. Yeah, let's go check it out. Young lads, young Stalin's secret backstory confirmed. With a name like Old Gimsky, I feel like I have to at least try to give them a Russian accent. Okay. Down that way. No, that has to be down that way. I'm very, very close. Which is kind of nice. Okay, I'm kind of very, very close, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna have to actually go around this way in between the buildings. Oh, good, which means I get to keep moving through the hindquarters. Okay, here we go. This will work. Oh, I remember this place. This is when I was looking for Aspity. Okay, so let's go check out the factory. When I'm done doing that, I probably need to actually go to a shop. I need to either find a kid that I can trade with, or I need to go to a butcher shop and try to trade for some actual food. Alright, this should be the place, yeah? Yes. Oh, and you know what? With any luck, this will actually be... Is it 2? 3? Oh, right. I don't have it. I did in the dream, but I don't have it here. There is... Yes! Oh, hi. Was not expecting anyone down here. Upgrade inventory? Oh, that's cool. Huh. That's actually really cool. Not quite what I was looking for, but that's neat. Okay.
Кто-то меня как будто за веревочку дергает.
I didn't touch anything. The hell? What's going on here? Well, I'm not leaving. You got that? I got it. I got it. Are you rat catching or something? Why are you yelling at me? Old man and I, we used to do a lot of stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt. Made extracts myself. You think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. Aren't you a smart one? What is the thing on the table then? Did you make it all by yourself? No need to be nasty. Well, if you're the nice one here, go ahead and kindly tell me how you got in. Easy peasy. Someone needs to work the machine after all while the old man walks the step, so I volunteered. Our kind doesn't need keys. What is this machine anyway? It's a mixer. Old man used to make medicine here, like tinctures, I think he called it, extracts from all kinds of gross stuff. So do you know how to operate it? For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? Can you fox them? And I'll do anything. Just don't force me away. All right, you little house imp, stay. There's enough room for both of us here. So he being my apprentice now, I guess. Unusual contraption here. It's out of order. I'll need 2 chunks of metal scrap and 2 springs to fix it. Well, I've got the springs. Tinker. Yeah, but I don't have the metal scraps. Okay. You have no empty bottles. There is a place to save, which I am very grateful for. I can sleep, which is also awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna save. Ugh. Okay. Oh, there is a huge storage box next to the bed. I need to look at that then, because I want to get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. I can save the springs that I need. I can put away the herbs because I don't need them just on me. Wishing I had done that before I had started saving the game. Because this takes kind of a while. Big chest beneath the skull. Okay, oh, yeah, right there. Doy. Ooh, money! Gimme. Cloth gloves. I'll equip those. A spring, matches, and tincture +1 boosts immunity when taken, reveals the symptoms of the disease when given to an infected person. This tincture is particularly efficient. Alright. I'm going to keep the list, but I'm going to put away the note. I'm going to put these away. I want to keep stuff for trading, but I also don't need quite so many lockpicks on me, so I'll put 2 of them away. I don't need the herbs to be on me, so I'll put those away. I'm fine keeping the tokens and the nuts. The morphine is fine, the beetles are fine, the marbles are fine. Chestnuts are fine. Put lockpicks over here. Just kind of reorganizing a little bit so that it all fits better. Okay, I think that'll work for now. Let's actually move some of these down here so that they're just... there. Now it'll make a little more sense. Okay, that's a lot better. Chest in the kitchen and familiar doll. Alright, well. At this point, I need to find 2 metal scraps to fix the device. Okay, it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to save again because I don't want to have to redo all that inventory stuff if I start over somewhere or get the game crashed or whatever. It also wouldn't hurt to find a cloth scrap and 2 things of thread. Because if I can get all of that, then I can upgrade my inventory space, which sounds really cool. I can actually buy those posters on the wall from the IPL merch store. Thought they looked familiar. Well, that's a smart thing to do, honestly, especially when your game is still in development. If you have a following for the game and stuff that's cool in it, you know, you could sell the little Ice Pick Lodge doll from the logo and the posters from Pathologic. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Huh. Alright, how the hell did I get in here? Ah, right there. Oh. You're a thing I can talk to. Huh. I hear you. I remember you, Tumblr. Used to pretend you were alive when I was little. Yeah. This is my house. Can store things here. There's a chest by the wall. I can sleep here. It's a good hideout. Father used to work here. He made his medicine here, so I belong. My bag is too small. I think I can fix this issue here at some point. Live here, son. This is your place now. You can do anything here. Like talking to my childhood toy. Huh. Alright. Okay. Well, I think I'm good for the moment. We can leave now. Void posters are still the prettiest, unsurprisingly. Yeah, I've actually got a couple of screenshots that I took from that game that I use for my desktop wallpapers on my computer. Alright, let's, Con. I think that was what I was going to do next. 2 chunks of metal. Other access. Okay, yeah, alright. We're going to head across the tracks, and we'll try to find... We are on a mission to find 2 metal cogs... metal scraps, and, what else did I say? Thread? I think I needed 2 things of thread and 1 cloth scrap as well. To go along with my needle. Alright, I'm just gonna keep heading this way for the moment. Still trade with you, and you've got more fish, which is something I probably am going to want, so... wow, I can get walnuts for 6. Jesus, yeah, we'll do that. How about you? How fares your kind? Tell me, do you know what an Udurg is? What does the Chondro sigil stand for? A body that contains a world. Everyone knows that. Everyone but me. Behara. It can be a creature made of many creatures, like a family, a taglur, a group of people bound by the same fate. I see. Our words are being erased, Katanger. We turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words, and apply them to small things. But the connection to the source is still there. The lines remember. Kayadi, let Mother Bodo caress your step. Okay, that taught me Udurg means the body that contains a world. Refers to something that consists of many parts. I imagine I would also be able to learn that from... Well, I don't know. I kind of jumped to that point from somewhere else. Alright, let's eat this. Because we're hurting for hunger. I'm going to look at my map and see if there is... Okay, there's a grocer right along the way. So we'll just keep heading this direction and go up the steps to the grocer. Then there's a clothing shop, so maybe after the grocer we can hang a left and see if I can buy thread and whatnot there. Or was the kitchen in Isidore House? I remember tinctures of yellow and orange colors, but I may be wrong. I don't know. It might have been in Isidore's house. I'm not really sure I explored the whole house. I kind of made it upstairs and found the box, and then plague happened and I ran like hell. Am I infected? I have immunity. It doesn't say I'm infected. Oh, my exhaustion's starting to build. I guess I haven't rested at all today. Okay, look at this. Alright, so the building that's right in front of me is the one that I want. That's the grocer. Okay. Here we are. Hi. What do you have for sale? Canned food, pemmican, kashk. Dry cheese-like dairy product, salty, preserves well. Coffee beans and peanuts. Well, I will buy the peanuts because they're inexpensive and they're excellent for trading. And then I'm also going to buy the canned food and the pemmican, which is going to be more expensive, but I need the food. Although I could sell you some stuff back. Nothing really worthwhile, but... Alright, we're good. Thank you. Yeah, my hunger is still pretty high up there. Can I eat this? Yes, good. And wow, that helped with the hunger problem. Drink some water. Okay, and we're good. Okay, so my plan here then is to go chat with, uh-oh. It's getting dark. Alright, I was gonna go this way, I believe. Yeah, it's up this direction. And then past this building and take a left. The toy is albino, by the way. Nobody seems to have any metal scraps, unfortunately. People are indifferent in the spleen. Alright, I need to replace some of the bottles that I used. One of these is supposed to be... Oh.
Что ты так смотришь на меня?
Are you sad?
Я не кусаюсь.
I haven't got time to be sad. I just wanted you to know I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone. So I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. What do you want from me? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. It's fine, I don't hold a grudge. I just wanted you to know that the girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment, and I think it strains her a great deal. She is? They're speaking, and I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her. Do you understand? Right this moment, you say? Right this moment. And he's responding? Why won't you believe I'm a good person, Barak? Open your eyes. I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. Fine, I'll take a look, but if it turns out you lied to me... Okay, so, looking at my journal. Is that the third one? Clara the Changeling claims that Grace, the caretaker of the cemetery, is talking to my father this very instant. How is it possible? Well, now I have a choice to make, because looking at this map... Clay health training creature, bachelor runs it... Oh, yeah, right. I remember him. I forgot that his name was albino. I'm kind of equidistant between Kane and Grace, but frankly, I'm starting to run out of time. And Grace interests me a little more. And in addition to that, her location is closer to my house, so I can rest there. Which would be really, really handy. So I'm actually going to go back the way I came instead of talking to Kane. And I'm going to go chat with Clara. Or not Clara, Grace. What time is it? 21. Yee. Okay, so... it's going to be tough. I think what I'm going to do... Please make Grace speak with the dead. I spared her and missed this opportunity. Okay. I will do my best to do that then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run back this way. We'll take the tracks back over to the factory area where I live now. I will save the game first. Then I'm going to try and rest for like 1 hour, just long enough that I can keep the exhaustion from building up too far there. And once we've done that, we will go chat with Grace, provided we still have the time. I'll check the time when we get there. Don't forget the same quest arc for both day 2 and 3, so you can still come back to most things at night or tomorrow. Okay. Good to know. Isn't Grace one of the bound of the horror specs? I don't remember, to be honest. Okay, this is the factory. What time is it now? 21:27. Okay, that's fine. I don't even need to sleep for a long time. I just need to sleep for like 1 hour. Okay, so we'll nip down here real fast. Save the game. Oh, it does say in the mind map day 2-3, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Well, then I don't feel too bad about waiting on Kane. Saving, 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 saving. This part does take a while, but that's okay. So long as it actually saves, I'm fine with that. Ooh, that felt good. Cracked both my elbows. Okay, we're going to rest for 1 hour. There is a reason I saved first, because holy crap. Oh, whoa. Barack's Taglur, don't be afraid. Who are you? We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but you agreed to ensure our survival. There are 7 of you, but there was an 8th on the list. Where is he? Here, for now. Is he behind that door? We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious too. No, I don't know yet. That'll be little Taya. Sticky, Notkin, Capella. I don't think I've officially met you yet. Grace. Yeah, there's Grace, so she's definitely on the list. Am I gonna wake up now? Sure am. Man, that didn't do anything for my exhaustion. 21:34. Well, I didn't sleep for an hour either. Sleep. There, I basically took a nap and then, like, immediately woke up without any time actually passing. Okay. Now my exhaustion is down a bit. That's enough for me to go about my business then. It's 22:38, so I have a little over an hour and 30 minutes or something. Left corner here. Well, missed the powers that be in the corner. There were 2 more kids in the dream. Okay, well, alright, well, yeah, damn it. Okay, I can load the game, actually, because we just saved. We saved before we slept, so it'll take a while to load, but I don't want to miss that. So here's what I think I'm going to do, because we're at about 2.5 hours now. So I'm going to reload this. I'm going to take my nap, go back into the dream, check the kids that apparently I missed because I feel dumb now. Then we'll open the door, actually get an hour's worth of sleep, go chat with Grace, and then it might be about time to go hit up the town hall. We'll see. Although he doesn't see, they're not doing the mime performance, are they? So it's probably not as critical to go there. He might still have things to say, though, so maybe we want to go there and check at least, but... I'm approaching a point where I'm thinking it might be about time to stop, simply because ending at the conclusion of a day is kind of a good place to cut it. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure if I want to end it just yet, but I definitely want to see the powers that be, and I want to chat with Grace at the very least, I'm doing both of those things before this is over. We've been on this screen a lot this stream, haven't we? Any favorite character redesigns so far? Well, I haven't seen them all. Most of them look remarkably better. I do, so far from the character models, I really like Capella's upgrade. As well as I really like Taya's new appearance too. Her kind of little like wild hair thing going on. And I've liked Aspide's character redesign since the Marble Nest with her different size pupils and whatnot. She's really cool. Okay, we're back. Sleep for 1 hour, which should trigger the dream. Okay. Oh, they're over there. Why linger? Don't get sidetracked. You have a duty. You have the list. Go back. Who are you? We're watching, observing. No time for games now. We must watch. Watch what? Which of them will enter the door first? I think it will be the older girl, not the boy on a collar. Relax, I'll go first. You creepy bastards. And then you were the one that I chatted with last time. Who are you? 7 of you. There was an 8th. Is he behind the door? What's behind the door? We don't know, neither will you. Why is the 8th nameless? Because he's the Udurg. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will be. Okay, how do you know that word? Alright, we're good. I love her in Peter's Place, Termitary as a whole, Bachelor and Eve is the worst. Alright, sleep for 1 hour. Just to drop the exhaustion down a bit. Okay, now we're good. We'll go chat with Grace at this point. Okay. Ooh, I like the moon. Yeah, this should still be the right way to go. I think I need to head over a little more, though. Mine's Laura, probably, and I quite like Victor as well. I haven't actually gone to meet Eva yet. I've been near her place a few times. Maybe I'll try and do that tomorrow. The graveyard, and she's presumably inside. Or so I would have thought. Am I in the right place, map-wise here? Yeah, kind of. Although it looks like she's actually not. Oh yeah, there she is, right here.
Иногда кажется,
Okay.
что все только кажется.
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you spoke to my father today? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. Alright, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with, otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though. There are those who hate her for some reason. Can you help me talk to my father? I don't know. I need to ask him. I've never done that before. Please do. What the? Yet it had to be done. A cruel deed, but necessary. An inoculation. Father, can you hear me? No need for repentance nor confessions. I should have done it 5 years ago, during the first outbreak. I wasn't brave enough. It was spreading like wildfire. Father, who murdered you? No need for fear either. Death is not the worst fate for a man, nor a town for that matter. To earn their right to live, one must first pass the trial of death. I have only recently realized that, but it's true. Tell that to the kin. You're talking to someone else. It will be difficult and terrible. My heart aches for those who will fail the trial. Some will die, many will die, and yet we couldn't keep living the old way. How did we differ from animals? That's nature. Only the strong survive. What happened 5 years ago? Yes, it sounds cruel, the words of tyrants who start wars and reform countries, but we're talking about nature. We can't just lock the door when it knocks. We must face it, proving our right to live on this earth. I just know that I respect you and love you, especially since there will be no rest. Not ever. The rest is silence. I talked to me deceased father. No, I didn't. I met him and we talked past each other. This one says, apart from the 7 kids, there was an 8th on the list, Udurg. An Udurg, perhaps? Who or what is it? I suspect I will one day have to find out. Okay. Cool beans. We chatted with Daddy-O there. Guess that's all I can do. Whew. It's pretty intense. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to march my butt back to my factory house place. I'm going to save it, and I think that's where I'm going to call this live stream. And we'll continue in the next one. Probably by immediately resting and eating and getting ready for the next day. Because it's 45 minutes to midnight. This seems like a good spot to stop. Not sure how I feel about the fact that the game shows you Isidore outright. That's kind of like showing you Simon. There's Murky. Murky! That's probably the... Wait. You mean he's actually at the graveyard right now? Murky at graveyard. I'm already all the way over here. I'll get a chance to chat with Murky later. And it makes additional saves, so if I feel like I need to do something differently, I can always load the save before this one next time I launch the game. Okay, so the game is saving. At this point, I'm pretty much out of time to really do anything. I mean, I've got 20 minutes. I could probably rest and heal up and whatnot, but if I just went and traded a few things, I'd be at 20 minutes, and I'd rather just start over from the beginning of the next day. Well, at least you didn't talk to him, just past him. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe that they do something a little differently rather than making his character model appear in the cemetery. It might be kind of cool, or at least if he did appear, if he sort of appeared otherworldly from beyond in some way. Maybe his voice was echoey, or he was more see-through, or... I don't know, he could have, like, his injuries visible on him. That would be pretty neat. But, at any rate, like I said, I'm going to cut this one here. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for joining me. The plan for now is still to do this again next weekend. But that might change because I may have another friend of mine that wants to do something, and so I might wind up doing Monster Hunter on Saturday. But for now, I'm going to say that it'll probably be this, because I think I might be doing something with him on Wednesday instead. So we'll kind of see how it goes. But thank you all for tuning in, or for watching later, depending on whether you're here now or after the fact. But but it's been great having you all. Thanks for the advice and for reminding me when I miss things so I can go back and get it. And thank you also for bearing with me through all of the load times and bugs and whatnot. It is still pre-alpha, but my God, I'm happy to be back into Pathologic. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.